Hi, it's Han, and welcome to another episode of the You Only Live Once Life and Business Innovation Style Meditation, where I bring yummy conversations to you so you can feel yummy in your body wherever you are and whenever you are. And today's topic is super interesting. It's about how to be cool. I wondered if I was actually an authority on this, and I'm just going to share with you the different tips, 10 tips on how to be cool. Because the biggest challenge is if you aren't able to grasp your own coolness, then neither is everybody else. And no one knows what your unique coolness is if you aren't expressing it yourself. And if you don't know what it is, how are you going to do that? So today we're going to do 10 ways and 10 tips on how to find your own coolness so that you can not only feel yummy in your body, but you can feel cool too. So as I was researching this topic, I looked up what it actually means to be cool. And the definition of cool is actually fashionably attractive and impressive. So if you're thinking about fashionably attractive, it's about what your own style is, what your fashion is, and that can be cool. And then impressiveness is also a very subjective definition. So whatever it is that you feel like you are needing to impress or you want to embody in order to feel like you're impressive, that's something that you want to go deeper in and find out and go into deeper exploration. So there are 10 tips to be cool. I'm going to share that with you, and I'm going to share a little commentary about like each of those tips as well. And so the first tip that I have is don't fake it. There's so many YouTube videos out there that talk about, 10 ways to be cool and, cheat your way to being cool without being found out that you're actually not cool or something like that. And I'm just like, okay, come on guys, like, if you want this sustainably and you actually want to be cool, it's not about faking it. It's not about lying, because lying is not cool. Neither is deception. Deception is not cool. Neither is manipulation or betrayal. And all of those things are actually not that cool, right? Being yourself and feeling cool is way more important than what other people think of you. Because come on, how mature do you need to be? How immature do you need to be to want to live a fake life? That just lowers your self-esteem and just is all around that. So don't fake it. Actually figure out what it takes to make you feel cool. And you can look a certain way and you are constantly recreating your looks, right? And so what is your unique fashion? So step one is actually figuring out your unique fashion, experimenting, trying out different ways of wearing different types of clothes. What makes you feel cool? So try on the clothes and see which one makes you feel cool. And that is all that matters, how you feel. So pick fashion based on how you feel is number one. Well, don't fake it. Actually be it as number one. Pick fashions that make you feel cool uniquely as number two. Feel attractive naturally as number three. So feeling attractive naturally. How can you feel attractiveness coming through your body and through your fingertips? This is something that you can practice through meditation in one of the 200 videos that I've put out in my channel. But also, it is a way to cultivate kindness to yourself. In order for you to even feel attractive, you've got to believe that you are. And no matter if you're fat, you're thin, you're skinny, you're bony, you're tall, you're short, you have birthmarks, you have scars, like it doesn't matter what you have, it's how you feel about them. So if you have any of those defects that you see are defects, see if there's a way that you can accept them and feel kind about them, because that is really what matters, right? It matters that you feel confident and you feel cool about your own attractiveness, because attractiveness comes from within. And when you accept that, then you are going to be able to feel that. If you have a million blocks coming up right now and it's just saying like, that's not for me, like that's like I want to skip into a different video, well then I challenge you to work through this problem, because there is nothing in the world that's going to make you feel attractive, plastic surgery or money. It's going to make you feel more attractive if you aren't feeling that inside. And that is a reality check that you need to really, really hear so that you can start changing and figure out what blocks you need to remove to truly feel attractive on the inside. And that's what people see. Okay? Sorry, I got serious just a little bit, but that is something you need to know. And that leads us to the next point, number 4, which is natural confidence. Number 4 way of feeling cool is about natural confidence. Only when you accept your inside and you feel naturally attractive, you're not faking it, you know what your unique fashion is, and you are able to grasp the concept of real coolness, then will you actually feel confident about yourself, truly confident, being kind to yourself, allowing yourself to make mistakes, allowing yourself to show up and experiment who you are, who that cool person is, and what you're good at. Natural confidence is cultivated by focusing on your strengths and developing your strengths and creating hobbies around your strengths that allow you to explore further about how amazing that can be. So actually number 4 and number 5 is natural confidence. Number 4 is how to feel cool. And then number 5 of tips to be cool is actually cultivating a hobby that you're incredibly passionate about. When people talk about their passionate topics and the things that they are naturally lit up by, their body lights up, they're in flow, they're feeling alive and happy and positive energy attracts other positive people. You don't want to be cool and negative and attract negative energy and just go through a downward spiral of gossiping and rumors and drama. I mean, if you feel like that is cool, go for it. But this is not a channel or an episode for you, because we're talking here about living a healthy, positive life that is sustainable. Drama leads to more drama, leads to more drama, leads to stress, leads to pain, leads to hurt, leads to more manipulation, leads to more wars, and leads to a situation where nobody is happy and someone has to get hurt. And if you want to live in that world and you think you want to perpetuate that cycle, or you're not sure that, or you didn't realize that was actually where it was going to lead to, just be aware, be aware of your actions and the repercussions, and seeing if you want to foster negativity or positivity. So coming back to natural confidence and cultivating a hobby of strengths-based positive forwardness, that is it. Okay, so we're going to fly through the rest of this, which leads us to number seven, surrounding yourself with positive people. Because you are this person who's cultivating coolness from the inside out, you want to be supported by the people around you and a community who sees you in this positive light, because you are able to see them as well, and it creates this community of lifting up everyone with each other so that everyone can be cool together. And that is who you want to surround yourself with. Positive people influence positive people, encourage each other to succeed. And when you succeed, you're bringing up the whole group. And when one person succeeds, everyone succeeds. You want to be living in a mindset of supportive, collaborative environments and creating that yourself. And I think that is pretty cool. And I have many communities like that, especially in business and also in school, right? When I was in school, I surrounded myself with friends. Well, when I was in school, I actually shut off half of my personality because I tried to be a person that I thought was cool. But what that did for me was that I just thought that the shut off part of me was so uncool that I was not able to fully be myself and connect with friends. And so that actually ended up creating a huge stress in my life where I rejected that part of myself and turned into bulimia, an eating disorder that I had to deal with for 15 years. It took me about 10 years to get over that through many different ways. But if I had not just understood the natural confidence bit and the attractiveness bit and the other 4 points that we just mentioned, maybe I wouldn't have needed to go through all that trouble and pain in order to get to where I am today, which is much more recovered, finding a job that I love and, living the life that I planned on. So number 8 is to also identify a dream that you love, right? A dream that you really want to go for. Cool people actually have these dreams, these lofty dreams that are scary, but it is what they truly want. And so when you identify what you truly want and you're going for that, you are lit up, you are motivated, you are positive, you're going for a challenge, and you are brave. And I think that is so cool to be able to achieve and go for something, even though you're afraid you might fail. And that gives you natural confidence. That gives you natural attractiveness. That gives you that natural ability to be awesome, you know? And so the last two things that I want to share is number 9, speak slowly. A lot of times when I was actually in class with people or in a situation where I was in a meeting with a lot of people, I found myself thinking that they were cooler than me, or they were more important than me, or they were more authoritative than me, or their position was higher than me. And I found myself, when it came to my turn to speak, or when I wanted to offer a piece within the conversation, my voice just cut out and I couldn't actually hear it. And the moment I opened my mouth, the content of what I wanted to say reduced to a few words, and I was not able to explain myself properly. And so that is really practicing that confidence bit and speaking slowly to be able to hold that space around you and actually create that space that you can be. And so number 9 of being cool is speaking slowly and holding your space. When you are able to practice that and use YouTube maybe as a way for you to show up and learn about your own energy and your own space, then you're going to be able to also hold that in front of other people. And number 10 is a simple one, and it's something that you can do right now, right here, and that is eye contact. Keeping eye contact when you're interacting with people is an incredibly amazing gift to have and an amazing thing to practice if you want to connect with someone. And being cool, you got to ask yourself, what's your purpose of wanting to be cool, right? And if your purpose of wanting to be cool is to connect with the people that you find cool, or connect with the causes or the activities that you find cool, well, then the easiest way for connection to happen is eye contact and embodying all the 9 points that we've just talked about. So in conclusion, being cool is not that difficult, but it does take practice. It does take cultivations. You know, you can't fake it. You can't just fake it till you make it. You got to actually feel it inside. You got to feel attractive inside, and you can do that easily. Find your unique fashion, find your unique style. Number 3, natural confidence, and practice guided meditations for natural confidence, natural attractiveness, natural kindness, and appreciation for yourself. And also find a hobby that you are passionate about that you would love to grow. Number 5. Number 6, surround yourself with people who you love and who actually support you for who you are. And also go for a dream that you are really confident in, or you are not that confident in, but you're attracted by, something that you innately desire, that yearning to become that thing. Find it. And then, of course, speak slowly and include eye contacts. So these are the 10 tips on how to be cool. There are so many ways of how to find out what your dream is, how to feel attractive, how to go for what you want, speaking slowly, and all of those things in this book, You Only Live Once. And it's literally every single chapter just dedicated towards that, and also how to make a living off of being yourself. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop the link below. It will really support you. There's prompt questions in there that allow you to really find that momentum and find the answer from yourself just from journaling the answers to the questions. So I highly recommend that. And of course, we have another video coming out tomorrow, so please click along and see what that is. Have a wonderful journey of being cool, and if you haven't already realized, you are already a little bit cool, and you just need a couple more steps in order to make yourself feel even cooler. So which of those steps apply to you? Comment below. I want to hear from you, and I love you. Hope that this was cool for you. And it was my first video doing one of these listicles. So I'll talk to you soon, and talk to you next time. Mwah!